Let's run it. How's it going, everyone? My name's Joshua Elbow. Welcome back to the channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notifications when more videos come out. I already know you're going to get plenty of value out of the channel, whether it's a dollar amount or some type of better quality of life. So make sure you go subscribe. And then the cost of this video today also is leaving a like on the video so that it helps the YouTube algorithm out, so that more people see it, more people get helped. So it's almost consider it your duty to like the video so that more people see it and more people get helped. Without making you wait any longer, though, let's get right into it. So I finished reading T. Harv Eker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind last night. Probably read that book 8 times now. And all my books, I put my last name on the front page, and then I keep a tally of how many times I've read it. And yes, I guess maybe one major key that you can take away from this video is always read books more than once, if the value's there, right? So I finished the book, and one of the things that he talked about in the book was that you get to make the choice whether you want to be right or you want to be rich, or if you want to be right or if you want to be happy. But you don't get to be both. The way that I see this, I see it in a lot of people, a lot of boomers, a lot of fucking boomers who've been so conditioned in their ways, which is normal, it's human. By all means, we can still get out of it, but let's not be naive and say that it doesn't exist. The boomers that have been conditioned in their ways, whether it's go to school, get a degree, put your money in the stock market casino, and retire when you're 60 and you have 10 years left to live, who are in denial that there's a better way of life because their life is almost over. And again, facts are facts, they don't care about your feelings. But what you can do is improve your life and what you have left. Also with this, I see it a lot in my pitching. And so I guess I'll make another topic of this video. It's all empathy, it's all love, it's all gratitude. Everything in life is all that. And the reason I'm saying that is when I'm pitching my coaching program. So one, I know that the results are guaranteed. They're guaranteed that you make the money if you do the things that we show. Because they've been proven over a track record. And it's not even the work side. It's just the giveaway side. So the results are guaranteed. I have no concern about that. With that being the case, and with all sales in general, which is why I think sales is the most empowering job you have, because sales is the best possible job because you have to prove yourself with your results to the world, to the marketplace, to the universe, to yourself, to everything. You can't cover up. If you're not closing, you're not in business. You're not a salesperson. If you don't have meetings, you're not in sales. It's like these Instagram CEOs that have an Instagram page and they got their LLC filed, but if you don't have sales, you're not in business. So that's a topic for a different video. Obviously, we've gone over that before. But between the boomers and let's go back to the people that I sell. So let's say my average coaching client's anywhere from 18 to 40, right? Have to be 18 plus because they have to be able to get the credit incentives to set them up from the credit structuring side. Have to be able to file for the LLC, which you have to be 18 to do. So it's a lot. Once they hit 18, there's a lot of stuff they can do side hustle wise, but it has to be more so under their parents. Their parents are usually a harder sell because they're stuck in their limiting ways and you don't want to deal with that shit. And not because you don't have the truth to share with them. So again, we go back to empathy, we go back to love. If we know that they're wrong and that's not the truth, we should share that with them. But at the same time, it has to be worth your time to share it with people who aren't willing to listen. They have to want to listen. And most people's egos are so fragile for every reason, because we're human, including everyone, that when you try and share their new ideas, they have to think that it's their idea. I see this a lot when I pitch startups, people that are in their first, let's say 5 years of their business. The worst pitches, one, because they don't have any money, like real money, meaning they're not consistently doing $25,000 a month plus. And two, because they've been programmed to work for money as well as do it all themselves, because then they can't be wrong. Again, fragile egos. They don't want to spend the money anyway. And I guarantee you, I 100% made these mistakes. So by no means am I the pot calling the kettle black, because I guarantee I made these mistakes. But now that I've been pitching it for 3-4 years, I also see it on the back end, pitching people that are in the beginning stages, in phase 1, phase 2. And again, if we go back to them with love, we go back to them with empathy and understanding, empathy from the understanding side of they don't know what they don't know. So how can I better communicate so that they better understand the truth? Because the truth will set you free. But back to the empathy, back to the you can't always be right. One of the things that I see a lot of people wanting to be right about is starting their own thing versus working for someone that already has a structure in place. I 100% made this mistake by not going and working at Quicken because of my ego. I didn't want to be a QL guy, even though I know I can make 200,000 plus a year, but because of my ego, and I could BS and I could say that, oh, I had this vision of where I would be now, which I did to a sense, but still an extra couple $100,000 in starter capital would have probably put me ahead of the game farther short term. At the same time, all of the learning that I've done in those same amount of time, in the same way, will compound a lot quicker than those dollars potentially would have, because I can always sell dollars. I can always pitch an investor to get the funds. So the funds is never, again, the funds is never an objection. Not having money is never a real objection. They don't have the courage to spend the money because the money is always there. So never let, if anyone ever tells you that they don't have the money, they don't have the courage to spend the money. It has nothing to do with money. Again, back to the empathy side. So let's go to present day with the consulting, right? I know the results are guaranteed. Somebody reaches out on Instagram and says, hey, I see the results. I want to make more money. I'm already making $4,000, $8,000 a month, whatever. But I want to make more. Everybody wants more money. They're printing more money every day. It's only getting easier and easier to make. Like if you're not making money right now in the best possible time, that might be something you want to reconsider. So I'll pitch these people, and in it, right? I'll start with the Robinhood incentive. I'll start with the Webull incentive. I'll start with the credit stuff. That has nothing to do with me. I have zero incentive to share with them, which takes all my ego pressure off the table. And they still say no because of ignorance. What does them not signing up for a brokerage that's completely free, no cost, that will literally pay out anywhere from $30 to $2,000, and them saying no to that have to do with me? There's zero safety issues. There's zero security issues in the brokerage, or at least none that don't exist already in life. On the credit side, I kind of get it, but let's just go to the base level brokerage stuff. If somebody says no to that, that has nothing to do with me or you as a salesperson, and everything to do with their ego. And God, are they ever going to admit that their ego is the problem? No. But if you're seeing this video, if 1,000 people see this video, let alone 1,000,000 people over time, and one person gets the take, same exact thing with the depression anxiety video. If one person gets a positive takeaway out of it, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for that one person. So I hope it's you. I hope it's by saying this, we make it more than one. But if the one person gets the takeaway that, okay, where am I wrong? Where can I self-reflect? What did I do wrong today? I get the positive mental attitude side, but let's not be naive to the other side of it, which is personal growth. And in the book, T. Harv Eker talks about you can be right or you can be rich. The subconscious is a crazy powerful thing. So you can be right. Oh, Robinhood's not safe. Webull. And again, this is such a dog shit, like irrelevant pitch. Robinhood, seriously, Josh Elbow. Webull, seriously, Josh Elbow. I know. It's my target market. It's not me. Believe me, I'm past it. The reason that this is my target market, though, is because this is what I would have wanted when I was at that stage. This is the completely most selfless thing I could do because we both know I could be making more money than charging people at the $0 rate. So realistically, like that alone should prove that I'm not in it for the money, let alone the dollar amounts I charge, versus charging a doctor $25,000 a month, versus working at an investment bank and making $250,000 a month. So this literally could not be less about the money. But because I've seen both sides from starting at nothing, from starting literally at $0, but I had a roof over my head and I had food till I was 18, from starting there to be where I am now. But that's what I would have wanted. But at the same time, I have to understand when I wanted that, not everybody wanted that. Some people wanted to go out and party on Friday and Saturday nights. I wanted to stay in and play Monopoly by myself. Now we're getting weird. Some people wanted to watch Netflix. I wanted to read. It's all choices. I understand there's no judgment. It's all observation. I think judgment is a great thing, phenomenal thing, because that's the only way we truly get to learn is when we do pass the judgment. Not from an ego side. Everybody's egos are so fragile, which is why we have no competition. We need more competition. We need more judgment as a society. But I guess closing remarks in the video will be this. Where right now, whatever the heck you're doing, whatever you have going on, are you self-sabotaging, blocking, let's call it focus financially, on things that you could be doing, but you're not doing because you don't love yourself enough, because you don't know any better, because you're afraid to fear of failure? How can we level up today? As a team, I'm on your team. These videos are free. I make them literally to add value to the lives of others. So simple. There's my take. Hope you enjoy the video. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching today. I love you all so much. That's why I make the videos. If you want more information on the one-on-one coaching program, the results have been phenomenal. Most people are averaging about $700 the first day, and I can back that with facts. And wherever you disagree, too, leave it in the comments below. If this video helped, leave it in the comments below so I can get feedback. If you disagree, leave it in the comments below so I can get feedback. It's all about the growth. I want the truth. I don't want to be right. I could give a fuck. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.